to be putting this hive into the observation hive for winter. And we're only going to take 8 frames out of here. I'll loosen this one. So the outside frames, this was a newer frame we put in here. They just didn't work on it. It's a smaller hive. They did draw out this side. It's got some honey on it.
We don't need that one.
We don't need that one, yeah. This one's got lots of honey. I'm not sure how that's going to fit in there. Because if you see, look what they did to that. It's a lot of honey.
Yeah, I would set that one aside too, because that's not even going to fit in there.
I don't even know if that's going to fit in there, so yeah.
We can use that on a hive out here that needs it.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put brood frames on the bottom and the food on the top. And Mike, if there's any hornets that got in there, we need to get them out. Well, this has got bee bread in it, and it's got some honey, so we're going to put that on top here. See how it fits. So I didn't get to show you. So this hive has a queen excluder in it for an observation hive. We're actually going to take this out. We don't need it over winter. We're not going to be eating honey out of these frames. They're all for the bees. But it's kind of cool that it has, you know, a queen excluder if you wanted to take honey off this hive. We could take honey off it, but it would all be syrup.
Yeah.
So, you know,
until next summer.
Syrup we made, not honey that the bees made. So
I can see all the bee bread in that.
Yeah, there's a queen. So this is the
queen
we're putting in there. We'll have to give her a knit. You could see. What you doing?
Just watching the queen.
Look. You could see that they're laying. Their brood has gotten smaller. Their pattern. So that's because it's cold. It's been cold. The other night it was 22 degrees out. So they definitely, all the bees have slowed down their rate.
But the wind is getting strong. It's going to blow this door shut.
Wait, I put the brood on top.
Yeah, you got to put the brood on the bottom.
I got to put the brood on the bottom. This is brood too. There's more brood on this side.
Yep.
There we go. Alrighty, let's put that frame of brood on the bottom I just put up there. So Mike, what happens when the frame doesn't fit on the bottom? You know what I mean? Because this isn't fitting. This frame doesn't fit on the bottom. No, it's the wood. See?
Well, at least get it to line up before you say it doesn't fit.
Okay, it's lined up. It's just not fitting on the bottom. It's the wood.
It's just wax on the bottom of the frame, right?
No. See the wood on the side?
Okay.
I get Mike in here. These Japanese lady beetles are awful. They're all over everything right now. Unfortunately, the bees have to deal with them like we do. This one has lots of honey in it. I got to be careful to make sure there's no eggs or brood. And we might put this down as a brood frame. We'll have to check the rest. The one that's open she can lay in. She's still going to lay somewhat, you know, but...
Well, it looks like she's going to start laying into that frame up on top, which is fine.
This has got bee bread in it, so I'm thinking I'm going to put it down here as a last hive. You have to trim all the wax off of these to get them to fit. In the hive, in the regular hive, we have room for wax to hang down more. And we really don't want them blocking these vents right here. That's how they're going to get air over winter in the house where it's a lot warmer than it is outside. Well, you're right about that propolis and wax on there, Mike.
Yeah. Very tight tolerances on this observation hive. You did a really good job building it, though. I mean, this is really nice. I haven't seen very many that can hold 8 regular frames, and then you can also put 8 honey frames up on top if you want.
Okay, so the bottom is full. That's what it's going to look like. I'm going to scrape this propolis off of here. really don't want it on the window.
Well, there's like a half-inch gap between that and the window.
Yeah, on both
Which
sides.
means they're probably going to put some wax in between the window and the
So this is a lot of honey for them. A lot of honey.
Yeah, hold on, sorry. How many frames can go in there yet?
Two.
Yep. Okay, perfect, because that one has tons of honey in it.
Okay. I wish I had the smaller, because I don't want to smash any of these, and I don't know if the queen's up in there, you know. Well, it's to be very therapeutic, very good for your body. And here's oh, that one's stuck there. There's a lot of honey on this one.
Yeah, it'll be perfect for them.
Look at the honey they have to eat out of this, just on that side and that side.
Yep.
So they've got a lot of food for winter, even though they're a smaller hive.
Yeah, this is a very small hive.
Yeah.
This never would have made it. You got it in the wrong slot there. This hive never would have made it through winter outside.
Okay. I'm anxious to see is how our dogs are going to react to this, because, I mean, we've had our small observation hive in our bedroom before at night, but never anything like this. So this will be really exciting. We'll get it installed and we'll continue the video. Hey guys, I am back in my bedroom with our hive, and I have it covered, but underneath this cover is styrofoam. So the bees don't get light in there. They're used to having dark in their hive. And we put this on so that we could give them as much of a real feel of their regular hive outside as possible. And yesterday when we put the bees in here, Sophie and Nugget, come here Nugget, come here. Come here Sophie. They came up on the bed by the bees and brought me their little toy bee they have. Because they wanted to put it in the hive. You want your bee back? Well, take your bee. No? Oh, you want to see the bees? And they're curious about them. They don't bother them. They're not scared of them or anything, but they are curious about it. Guys, we had insulation on here, and we'll put it back on there, and we have a blackout curtain for the bees. We want it as dark as possible in there for them. So we have bees on our bed. We sleep here at night, and we have a pipe here hooked up. It's going outside. Right there. The bees can't get in the house, but they can get in their hive. And it goes right outside. We also grinded down the inside of the pipe so they'd have a, something to grab onto when they got in the pipe. And here, guys, you can see there's bees entering my house to get to their hive through the pipe we put in here. And then over here we have their syrup. So we're going to have to feed these bees all winter. They're going to be active. She's going to be laying. In between here, I don't know if you can see that white line right there. That's a pollen patty, the paper of a pollen patty. So we're going to keep feeding these bees as if they're going to lay all winter. We want them to lay all winter. We want them to brood and grow. We're going to try to grow this hive over winter. There's a lot of things we want to know about them. We're going to watch them. I didn't hear them all night long last night. I slept pretty peacefully. Mike said he heard them buzzing, but it didn't bother him at all. The dogs like them. They don't mind them. So that is how this observation hive goes. Now, on the bottom we have the 4 brood frames. And we have 4 brood frames here that are full of pollen and bee bread. And we have 12 frames in this hive, 4 of them being mediums up here that are full of food for the bees. So we won't have to feed them a whole lot. You could see the bee bread in there. All that's pollen and bee bread right there. So they're set for winter. We did not put that queen excluder in here. They have full access to all the frames in the hive. So we are so excited about this hive where we want to get it healthy. We want to make it grow. We want to be able to see our bees in the winter time, because once winter hits, we can't open the hives. We can't just go out there. We definitely don't get the smells, the experience of the buzzing. So we're pretty excited. I'm stoked. We get to sleep with bees every night and have them in our house. So Get out and enjoy your bees, guys, and we'll keep you updated as to how this goes over winter.